Guys, the Dominic Kellman podcast. We got Frankie.
Hello.
We got Georgie.
What's happening?
Right? Listen, we're going to crack these beers open and
lovely.
we've got to do, right? We've got to do the handshake first.
Okay.
Cool.
Pass the pera.
There you go, mate.
Yeah? Thank you, son. Here we go.
Here we go. Struggling.
Georgie, enjoy that drink.
Lovely, thank you.
But this is what we do before we start.
Cool.
The world's fucked, right?
Certainly is.
The world is fucked.
Yeah.
So, yous two are actually the first couple that I've had on this podcast.
Well, we feel privileged, don't we?
Privileged.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, that is good. I'm glad.
Right, so what we do on everyone, if you've done your research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, good. We'll go into it.
I watched most of it, I'll be honest.
No, that's alright, George, that's cool. At least you're telling the truth, man.
Yeah.
Right, so the handshake.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with him first and then we'll do you. Okay?
Right.
Cool.
So top first,
Top first.
bottom twice. Top. Done.
Okay.
Top, bottom twice. Don't smash the glass. Josh has picked up the insurance. So we're going to have a sip.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have a sip of this.
What's
And then
this
we're
then?
gonna-
What is this?
So I've mixed up a little concoction.
Yeah.
But I want us to all cheers
Cool.
to fucking good health.
Yeah.
Good health.
Yeah, and
Good
everyone
health.
else watching, I hope you're all doing well.
It's good health.
Take a good lug of that.
Yeah.
I will, don't worry.
That's nice. What is it? Is it a
that
secret
rum?
or?
It's gonna knock your head off, son.
Yeah.
No, it's Ray and nephew. It's Ray and nephew.
Oh,
So I'm gonna sing this song. I want you all to fucking join in,
Okay, cool.
so you can all feel a bit loose.
Okay.
Brad's thinking, oh God, I can't hit them my notes. Right, listen.
She's
I
a good
can,
singer, to be
actually.
fair.
Hold his hand. Right, listen. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Right, guys? Listen.
Oh, that is so funny. I need
He's
another
thinking,
drink.
why the fuck did I come on?
No, I'm not.
I was at home chilling. Right, we're gonna go from scratch, you two.
Yeah.
First off, how do you feel after all that love in the air?
Well, lovely.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Right,
Lovely,
so-
didn't
Again, this podcast today,
you? Yeah.
I do a lot of different random shit with
Yeah.
a lot of different random people. Josh knows, he's seen it all, mate. So we're gonna go from that scratch.
Okay.
Because what I want to do, I've been single 8 years.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's an issue with me. Frankie's the only one out today. She's the only girl in the building.
Yes.
So I want this couple to explain to me some things. So we're gonna go through just how it works and how it works for people to actually understand out there. It may seem as simple as just boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
But there's so much
Yeah.
to that, and also. Josh, I know you've got your beer in your hand, so let's congratulate them for getting a new home.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Come
Hey,
on.
us or him?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Josh
yeah.
lives in the car, mate. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Oh,
listen,
thanks.
That is
Yeah.
not fucking easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, that's more than just we're a partnership.
Yeah.
Because you're not married,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
I met you. I'm guessing when you met,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So let's start from scratch, right?
Cool.
So where did you grow up, Frankie?
Well, I grew up in Elton, South East London.
All right then.
Yeah.
So is that like Kent way?
No, so it's literally right next door to Kent. So Bexley Heath or Welling is down the road from me.
Right. Where are those girls from in that beach photo where there's about 9 of you?
They're from
I've been hunting you all down, girls.
Dartford. They're from all over.
Dominic_Kellman. I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry, go.
They're from all over, really. Not all over, but like one of them's from Beckenham, one of them's from Dartford, and like just around near
Different
me.
places.
Yeah.
All right.
They're
so
not
like,
far.
so, and to be fair, I think this is gonna be therapy for both of you too.
Yeah.
I think you're both gonna learn about each other too.
Oh,
Which
really? I don't think there's much more I could learn, to be honest.
We've been living together for like what, 6 years?
Well, 7
Coming
years
up to
this
7
year.
years.
Oh
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So it's, all right. So
Go on.
let's go from scratch.
Yeah. Let's do
From
it.
Jump
Fair.
Street. Yeah. So when I met you, It was in Ibiza 2014.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
Yeah.
So talk to me about like what that experience was like. How did you meet? Is that where you met, etc.?
Yeah. So I literally made up my decision I was going to do the season like 2 weeks before I went.
Okay.
Randomly. I went to Marbella first with my mate, and then I came back for 5 days and flew to Ibiza, so it was so spontaneous.
Was it just a holiday?
No, I was going to do the season.
No, I mean in
Marbella was a holiday.
Yeah, okay,
it
cool.
was a holiday. And then so I had the job at Ocean already, and then I met him on my second day.
So
but he'd already been there.
I'd been out there for a month with 4 of my pals.
Okay.
And then, met Frank on her second day.
Yeah.
In Ocean, working together.
Okay, because I ain't gonna let him forget, her forget, or you lot forget. He did have a top knot.
He did, yeah. Actually, towards the end,
he thinks I forgot when I was standing up there.
it was more towards the end that his hair grew. But when I met him, he had blonde bits in his hair, and he was like, I grew these. This is my hair. It's my coloured hair. And I found out later down the line he actually dyed his hair. He was chatting shit.
Do you know Romford
Yeah.
dogs? That's what he
So
said.
I
That's what he said.
I thought he was Spanish when I first met him. I thought he was Spanish because he rode in on this bike on a BMX and he was so tan and he had a lovely head of hair on him.
Not anymore.
Don't
That's
know
why
where
I'm
it's
wearing
gone
the cap. You know what I mean?
And he had Charity. Do you remember Charity from Ibiza?
Yes.
She had lovely long. Like gold
Northern
locks.
Charity. He was like Rachel and all them.
And
I was in Hackney with them recently.
And Charity just looks like a Burberry model. She's so beautiful.
She's beautiful, man. Lovely
She's
girl.
so like hippie, and I thought, oh my god, they're the most beautiful Spanish couple I've ever seen in my life.
Ricky Fresh.
Yes,
Ricky Fresh.
Wait, what did he used to sing? Call me a boy. Call me a boy.
Did you call me a doctor?
What did he
Call me
say?
a doctor.
Did you call me a doctor?
He still sends us
still-
voice notes.
we get him all the time.
I've literally lost contact with him. I
Really?
love that geezer.
He rings
he's so
us.
funny,
He
yeah.
rings us like once every 5 months out of his nut, like just singing and rapping down the phone to us,
Yeah.
and we're in bed like an old
We're in
couple,
bed,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're right, Rick. He's
She's like, do you fancy it tonight?
yeah.
We've got it all now.
Yeah.
So, my memory, like, because obviously I used to stand in that one spot getting blicked to death, bruv.
Yeah.
Man was getting,
Chaos.
man turned from literally, I was white and man turned blick out there, bruv. I was getting literally like
All day
30,
long, wasn't it?
Bro, it was mad.
Oh,
I
my
got there.
God.
I got there end of April.
Yeah.
And I think when I met you two,
Yeah.
obviously most people that I met, because that was my second season, so when I went out alone that time, the first season I was out with nearly 10 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people get birds,
Yeah.
you move on. But I basically got, my music started getting bigger.
Yeah.
So basically my music started getting bigger, and from doing the first season I got a lot of contacts to create like a recruitment type firm for sellers to come to Ibiza.
Right. Okay.
And they would obviously be on just straight commission.
Yeah.
So I would do the PRing as well, which I had done that for 4 seasons before
Oh,
as
really?
well,
Yeah.
standing in the
When
street.
did you do your first season?
2013. But
Oh, okay, so the year before.
Yeah.
Got ya.
But I did Zante when I was 19.
Right.
you?
Okay.
When I was at university,
Yeah.
with a few pals.
Yeah.
I was that. So that was when I did my first year university. I did that. That was wicked. Literally, just fly out there.
Yeah.
Fly out there. No job, nothing.
Yeah.
And you've just got to just go up to everybody
Yeah.
and try. Everyone used to just call me Black Dom.
Confidence.
Black Dom,
Really?
yeah. That's what you was known as.
In Ibiza.
Yeah, Black Dom, yeah.
And everyone goes, can I say it? In it. And I'm just like, listen, feel free, bruv.
Yeah,
call me
yeah,
Akon,
yeah.
you call me fucking... you call me Taylor Cruz, bruv.
I'll call you that from now on.
Respect.
What do people keep calling you in your YouTube videos? Do they call you Tyrese?
Tyrese, man.
I've seen
I wish I
that.
had the same fucking wallet as Tyrese. Do you know what he's got? He's got like a giant-sized cinema system of Transformers in his garden. That's how much dough the
Really?
geezer's got.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Where is he though?
You know, okay, please tell me you've watched Baby Boy.
No.
Tyrese.
No.
Oh, you'll love that shit. You know, like the hood films from
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah,
Like
kind
Boys in
of.
the Hood.
Yeah.
Have you seen Menace to Society?
No.
Bro, these are on
We're,
Netflix, bro.
Really?
slacking. We're slacking.
We'll have
I'm
to
gonna
watch
send
that,
you a fucking list, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch them all.
We're always looking for new things to watch because we've
Yeah.
literally rinsed Netflix.
Yeah.
So
Constant.
clearly not enough.
Are you
Clearly
into
not enough.
documentaries?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch the American Neighbor Next Door guy?
Yeah.
What?
Mad.
That is mental.
Okay. So let's dig deep, for a
Yeah.
second. What the fuck is like? Do you think there's information we're not getting there?
What, that they weren't saying enough?
Well, in my opinion, there's information that I think vitally missing out of there somewhere.
Yeah.
I even think that the Chris Watts, the guy who killed the kids and the wife, I think that the missus that he
Yeah,
had.
she was involved. 100%.
Yeah.
There was something.
Because she didn't get nicked or anything, did she?
Nothing,
No.
nothing, and it just scares me. It
Yeah.
scares me
Yeah.
the way you can be around these people and these
Yeah.
things happen. So I'll give you an example. I used to work in Romford, Missoula.
Yeah.
So that was when I used to come back from university and stuff. They'd
Yeah.
give me a bar job.
Yeah.
I'd try it on literally all the old birds.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
was in there.
Yeah.
For some reason, the old birds in Wetherspoons.
I used to go right from Masala.
What, for the old birds?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
not
joking.
for the old birds, no.
Trying to catch
That's
it
what he
up.
likes. That's what he likes. I'm actually older than him, so that makes sense.
So for example, I remember basically there was this really nice geezer, good looking geezer, tan geezer, whatever, and he was
Was it George?
probably that's why he's going. Yeah, no face, no case.
Yeah.
And then he really nice guy, really nice geezer, whatever. Like no one would ever think anything of that, right?
Yeah.
So then one day on one of my shifts, I was with a new girl. And I was just behind the bar with her, but I was sort of training her up and stuff.
Yeah.
And my manager was upstairs. He comes downstairs and goes, the £900 cash that was upstairs is missing.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Searched all of us. That kid had it, right?
Right, yeah.
Got slung out. He didn't even call the police on him. He goes, you're a cunt. See you later. You fucked yourself over here. I'm not going to get the old bill on you, but you're out. You're done. You're barred. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Let him go. He sent us a big fucking sorry email,
Yeah.
right? Then 3 years ago, I look at the paper. He has got 80 years in prison now. Really
80
soft-looking guy.
80 years.
He
Just
was
looks
finessing
normal.
an old woman that he was helping work for with dementia. He was like 91
Oh,
years
that's
old.
disgusting.
He stole
Yeah.
nearly 200k off her.
That's
Really?
fucking
Now his
vile.
arsehole's getting
Ruthless, isn't it?
Yeah, good. I hope
You know,
he drops
don't
the
you?
soap.
Yeah.
on God. So
No.
what I was saying with that is, especially in Ibiza,
Yeah.
you can come across some very, very nice people and some dark
Yeah.
Oh my god,
characters
yeah.
as well. So how did you deal becoming a couple
Yeah.
in that environment? Because
Yeah.
that ain't easy. When I had my first ever proper girlfriend, I was at university
Yeah.
and I was a fucking lunatic
Yeah.
because I felt I was very jealous because I was in
Yeah.
love for the first time.
Cool,
So
yeah.
was you in love for the first time,
To be
guys?
honest,
Or?
I think
Not
like,
for the first time. Like we've
Yeah.
both been in previous relationships.
Yeah,
Right,
I-
okay.
I think like we met each other and it was like we moved in. She moved in with me within like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
In-
I've got
in
kids
Ibiza,
now.
yeah?
Yeah.
In San Am?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in San Am. We had little little villa. You called it a villa, but it wasn't.
It is, oh
wasn't
my
anything
god.
to be
It's our
be
crack
proud of.
den.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
our crack
yeah.
den.
But
Cheers
it was
again,
fun.
guys, by the way.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
Good to have you guys here. You
Cheers.
feeling a little bit less?
Yeah.
No, Fran, she's like,
Yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, that basically happened. She moved in with me after about.
I
3
would say
weeks.
we did say love you pretty soon, but 3 weeks.
No,
a week,
I
a
think
month.
about a month.
A month in Ibiza is like a year in England.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Every
You're
day.
with each other
Especially if you're
every
living
day.
together.
And working together
Yeah.
as well. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
So be
Full on.
honest now.
Yeah.
Like as a bloke, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
Go
attack
for
you
it. Go
both
for it.
like this,
Ask
yeah.
them what you want. Don't worry.
So are you? Oh, don't you worry, Fran. I ain't worried. What? Okay, I don't know what you're like now.
yeah.
Then, how old was you then? If you
I
don't
was
mind me asking?
19.
Oh, that's young.
Very young, yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's when that's when I fell in love the first time.
Of course, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So in that environment, how did you deal with the going out constantly, other men trying it on your missus?
Yeah.
Maybe your missus having arguments,
Yeah.
especially in that environment.
Yeah.
What was that like?
To be honest with you, like it was quite easy for us.
I don't think we had none of that.
We didn't really have arguments. Like it's weird. Like we just sort of met each other and we connected quite easily. Like as I say, she moved in with me with 4 of my mates. One of her mates, all boys and stuff. And there wasn't any of that really. Like of course we just
there was no jealousy. We've never been jealous.
That's one thing with us. There's never been
no
any
jealousy at all.
So like
when we spoke, I knew
she likes to do this. Yeah, she likes to do this.
I'll take over.
She knows what I'm thinking. That's the thing.
No, I love that, mate. Listen, I love that. That's why I've got used to it because this is me being deadly honest. Like I see through so much bullshit. I'm a very big overthinker.
Yeah.
I really am, and I just think you as a couple, I just think. People want you to win, innit?
Yeah.
Like facts.
Fair,
like
so.
from afar,
Next
to you, I hope.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of obstacles that can fuck that up.
Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
So let's go back again. So you're like sort of. Did you say that you're together straight away?
No,
like
no.
official.
We met, and then from this, I met him on my second day in Ibiza, and then literally we did not leave each other's side. And like with the whole jealousy thing, like we used to work for the Ocean, so we had to go out and sell tickets to loads of like people and groups of girls.
Yeah.
And I used to go to him because I couldn't be bothered to work.
She didn't want to
So I'd
work.
go
It's
to him.
fucking hard, mate.
She knew I was
think
a salesman.
you used to graft. No, I remember. I
I
remember.
used to sit in the bar and go on George, go chat them birds out.
That's what I did.
And I used to watch him go and chat birds
She's a
out.
real one, you know. She's a real. Hey, listen.
No,
I used to
bothered.
walk over there, be a group of like 8 birds, and I'll be standing there like giving it all the chat.
they'd be,
She's
like,
sitting there
on
drinking
him.
a cocktail. She knows my money for the day. Lovely.
Yeah.
Come the commission.
One day this bird was standing there and I was standing next to him and she was going to him, "You've got such lovely blue eyes." And I was like, "Is she alright?"
Sure?
Yeah, like I thought, I want the money, so carry on.
But yeah, no, there was never really any jealousy.
We've never been jealous. Like,
So,
and I
like,
think
How does that happen? Because
don't know.
I used to be a nutter, like before I met George. I was a really jealous person. I am a nutter now, but not in that way. I'm just a nutty person. But I used to be really jealous before, and then when I met him, I suppose we just make each other feel secure. So.
But I think there's a different level to what being jealous is, though.
Yeah.
Like there's jealous. My friend's got a better job than me.
Yeah.
A better car than me. But then there's jealous. Why is she looking at him? Or there's different levels.
Yeah.
I knew.
So what levels would you say?
I mean, we've had times where like geezers have gone up to you, haven't we? And then I'll just like.
That's why he brought the Stony tonight.
I know. Like
he's got the Stanley in his pocket.
I've got the Stony coat in the car and all. Don't worry.
George makes a joke out of it. Like some boys tried chatting me up before, and he's gone, yeah. And you know, at the end of the film, when they go, "And I have been George Wickens," now fuck off. And the bloke stood there like, I can't take it. That's my cue to go. And I'm like, sorry.
And she's like, "That's my man."
He just makes
For real.
it.
No, levels. Listen. Listen. Like with what I'm trying to push here is there's a very big agenda out there which I feel is going to fail this next generation very quickly.
Yeah.
I feel there's this whole thing that if you're masculine in any way, that you're toxic. So any sort of masculinity is toxic.
You see it a lot.
That's bullshit. At the end of the day, listen. Unfortunately, if a man wants to do something to a woman, unfortunately, I wish it could change. Trust me. As someone that was only brought up by my mum, I wish it could change. The man can do whatever he wants if he abuses his power and force on them, whether that's mentally, physically. Right? So I feel like masculinity is being like tarnished and pushed away. You're not allowed to have these thoughts, and you have to think like this. And so, I mean, all I can do is I'm going to relay it to what I was like. This changed my jealousy forever. But I'm going to ask you from a girl's perspective. Okay. So, I was a jealous cunt. Because I was out of my fucking head. I was running around in banana costumes, getting at me nut, swear down like I'm going out with balancing pipes on me. No, but I think she loved me.
That's a skill. That's a skill, Don, mate. You should show us.
I've got other skills, Georgie.
I bet you
have other skills. And so I was jealous because one, I'd never been in love before.
Yeah.
Never felt what that feeling is, and to me, it was very overpowering. Because for me, it was, and this was BBM. BBM? What is BB? No, it is BBM. Blackberry.
Yeah. Blackberry, yeah. I said that.
What am I saying? Yeah, BBM.
Yeah.
BB
Pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, BB Pin.
Yeah.
So I'm at university at this point. So we're going out every night. New people you're meeting all the time. Blokes trying it on your missus all the time. And I'm a bit alpha in that way where I don't like it. Yeah. But really and truly, it's her body, her life,
100%.
her decision. You should shut the fuck up, Dominic.
Yeah.
You should trust her. Yeah. So but not willingly. So it was just like, I was young as well. You get me?
Yeah.
So one time, I thought I saw a guy kissing her on the neck. So I smashed him in the boat. Yeah. And unfortunately, it was her cousin.
Oh.
That's blinding.
You should have found out before you maybe punched him, but...
And on my life, strike me down now. Yeah. From that day, not jealous again.
Yeah, that's good.
But
taught yourself a lesson.
This is where I'm going to get into the women's brain, Georgie.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
I think our relationship got tarnished from then. Yeah. Because
you
now I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
This geezer's messaging me. And this is when Insta just come out. So I've never had a serious relationship in social media. Yeah. Facebook was just about there.
Yeah.
He's like, that boy from English messaged me.
But was she playing on that?
How old is she?
Because if she was, then that's different. I think.
I mean, it was a long time ago. I don't think she was. I think
we
we were both playing games because we were both young.
You
know, and I was definitely an Egypt. But what I want to get into
Irish, that's what my nan says, yeah, fucking Egypt.
Well, you know, my middle name is O'Neill.
O'Neill?
Really?
Yeah, I've got like a very, 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 you wouldn't believe it, but I've got a very, very, very small amount of Irish in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
So you would never know that. But, so has there ever been a point where you've been in a situation where Georgie's not acted man enough or something?
No, I would be more embarrassed if he was acted like that for no reason. Like if there's really no reason. If he came up to me and said, "What's going on there? Like what's that situation?" and I explained, "Oh, that guy tried it on me." Yeah, I would be all for him stepping up. But if he didn't, I would be a bit like, "Oh, why didn't he say anything?" Like there's a time not long ago we went to Ascot and some guy, I had a live photo, right? Someone was taking a photo of me and this guy come up behind me and grabbed my ass.
What? Just
and it's on live, random. I was just having a photo with my friend, and he just grabbed my ass out of nowhere. Anyways, George saw it, and he went and said to him "What the fuck are you doing?"
Of course, yeah.
And I went mad. But if he didn't do that, I'd feel you need to sort of. I want people to know that I'm sort of protected. Almost.
Yeah. See, it's a hard one because. You can.
But I don't want him to embarrass me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having a fight, if he had a fight, I'd be mortified because I'm not for all that, which he used to be. But he used to be a bit of a fighter.
But this is what I'm saying is we all got to grow. We, as blokes,
Oh, 100%.
We've got so much he loves you, innit?
Yeah.
He loves you. Don't want nothing to happen to you.
Yeah.
But what I've come to learn, especially podcasting and actually speaking to a lot of different variety of women in sexual work, women in porn, whatever. Yeah, I'm starting to. It doesn't mean I agree with everything, or I'm gonna just change overnight. Yeah, and Georgie will get me on that. Yeah, but I just think it takes time to learn how to get that.
Oh,
so how did you now? Yeah. Start taming that down. I think it changes as you get older.
To be honest with you, even you wouldn't mind me saying, when I went to Ibiza, I was young. I was 19. I thought, I said to my pals, I'll go out there and I'll do 100 birds. That was my thing.
You did.
And,
him and
I didn't do
Bill
100
had the
birds.
plan,
Mate, Ibiza's hard, mate.
Yeah. I know.
This is the song we used to sing. We used to sing.
What do you mean, you know?
I don't know.
We used to
sing.
You
met me and it fucked up.
We used to sing, if a girl does, if a girl does Keza, she doesn't wanna.
She's a leser.
If a girl does coke, she might choke.
Oh.
If a girl does ecstasy, then she's game or some shit like that. We made up some sort of shit like that. But all I'm saying is, you know, Zanti and Ibiza are two different things.
Oh, mate. I can imagine Zanti's like Magaluf almost.
No, literally, like it is disgusting.
Oh.
like
Ibiza really ain't that place, is it? Like,
no.
Really ain't.
Listen,
it's not like a shagging place. I wouldn't think.
No. Listen, I'm gonna just say it straight right now. Like Ibiza, especially if you're into music, going through some rough times, meeting some wacky people who you will be friends with forever.
Yeah.
But if you love your music, that place will change your fucking life.
100%.
Facts.
Yeah. 1,000,000%.
Like, it can for the worse, it can for the good, but I mean, who's your top 5 DJs that you've ever seen that you love?
Okay, so Solomon.
Oh, do you like Solomon?
Yeah,
Okay.
Massimo
that's your favourite.
Love that when I saw him at Space. Carl Cox, come on.
Cox,
Can't go wrong. Paul Reynolds.
Paul Reynolds
is good, man. He's like, call out your name. Is
No,
that That's Woodford.
Paul Reynolds.
Paul Reynolds. That's Paul. Yeah, Paul Woodford. Paul Reynolds is a geezer. He used to play at Space.
Sunset,
the
Sunset Terrace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we went there one night and we was all in the crowd like
He does all
just
80s.
dancing and all 80s tunes and that, right? And we met his missus, didn't we?
Yeah, she was in the crowd and it was
She was-
relight my fire.
Yeah, so
And you
we
know
all
when
had-
he comes up and he goes, you got to be strong enough to walk on through the night. And she was
Bro,
in the
boy, you see
crowd.
them notes coming out now. She didn't want to sing Aerosmith earlier.
No, but she was in the
What's the
crowd.
time? I'm going home, mate.
She was in. Yeah, I'll take over the podcast now.
Go on, I'll top you guys up, by the way.
She was in the
sick.
crowd going mad, and we like automatically like looked at her and was so like we was like, yes, we love her energy.
Yeah.
And she was going, that's my fucking husband. Yeah. And he was up there DJing going, suck her.
Yeah.
And we was like, yeah, we love this.
You
And
guys
then-
went Space Closing as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Was you there?
No, I didn't go there.
Oh, mate. Best night of my life.
Cole Cox, right?
Carl
Yeah,
Cox.
but this, you see, Paul, then we met him that night, ends up going and meeting him, and he played at Space Closing, and he played the longest set out of all the DJs.
Yeah.
Done like 6 hours on the
I think it was
Sunset
like 8
Terrace.
hours or something,
8 hours.
yeah.
Every other DJ had like half-hour sets that night.
Do you like all like the Romanian stuff in that? Like, do you like going to like, say like RPR, like Radu, Rare,
Yeah, we've done that in
Fuse.
Sonar. We've done that in Sonar.
Yeah, Sonar. We don't like.
Do you like Fuse and all that?
Yeah.
To be fair, fusing.
We
Sonar
like
is good,
Clockwork Orange, like
Yeah,
we're proper
we-
80s
You have
now.
affiliations with them, no? Right? Or no? Or?
Bill,
Bill sort of knows the owner of one of our
used to
clubs.
be
Do you
his
remember Bill?
gardener.
Alright, big up Bill, yeah. I
Yeah,
spoke to
yeah.
Bill, man.
Big
I
up
messaged
Bill.
him a few times, man, in the last few years. Big up Bill, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
he left RB for a bit early, didn't he?
Yeah.
We literally spoke to him on the phone on the way here.
Because
You should have fucking brought him.
Yeah, we was trying to remember. Do you remember down the West End? Do you remember at the bottom of the West End? There was
Capas.
That vibe? Was it
yeah.
What was it? Capas?
Viva. There was
Viva.
Yeah.
Viva was up the top end, but at the bottom end it was Capas.
Cappers, where you get the pint.
Yeah,
with the straw in there.
That's basically at the top of that hill. That's where my apartment was. So every day when we
You was
got
right near
into
me.
work, yeah. We had to go down the West End.
Past the ship.
So that's what we're
Fucking
talking about, ship.
When he brought me
Yeah.
there the first time, I was like, walking up this hill, like, fucking hell,
It
you
was a
live in
big
the
hill, to be fair,
mountains.
yeah.
You got another drink there as well,
Thank
Fran,
you.
yeah? Right, so
Cool.
this is another segment
Yeah.
that I'm going to ask you about, right?
Yeah.
Right, so listen to this. I'm going to ask you both.
Cool.
So, big up HBCU Confessions. This is the scenario. Found out my boyfriend was cheating on me. Couldn't believe it. The whole time. And it turns out he ate the other gallem booty and cheeks. And he came back and kissed me now.
Oh.
Now I have booty lips.
Yeah. No one wants booty lips. not from someone else anyway.
Sounds like a sore situation.
So where I'm going with that is,
Yeah.
okay, this is like a harder conversation to have.
Yeah.
But I like hard conversations because
Yeah.
it does really make you think about sometimes maybe relearning things you've learned just growing up, maybe from family, school, the TV, whatever. So obviously it's going to seem quite simple, but I just want to hear what your opinions are on it and why. Like what cheating, like what opinions do you have on that, and how does it come into your life?
If you I think if you want to look elsewhere, then just break up with each other. I don't understand cheating because I just think I don't know. I just don't see the point in it. If you're not happy, just break up.
I understand.
Yeah. To be honest, before I was with Frank,
he was a cheater.
Yeah. All my other sort of birds in the past, I cheated on, and since being with Frank, obviously, going back to the point, I met her at 19, very young, but I don't know, we just connected, and you think it's not worth it. It's never worth it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We was learning, growing together.
I just think,
it's never
for
been
a
a
5-minute
thing for
wonder,
us.
it's really not worth it. So, I say to him, why go out for burgers when you got steak at home?
I wish you did cook me steak at home.
But all right, so obviously I'm playing devil's advocate. Yeah. So, because I as I've got older, but remember, as we go forward, I'm gonna start asking you more things about how to help me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've never cheated on. I've only ever had one very serious relationship and one kind of serious relationship, but she was from Liverpool. Met her from working abroad, but she was obviously lived too far, so it was
long distance.
It was rocky. Because of that. So it kind of never was even official. So think of this. So we used to have been together 8 years,
coming up to 7.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just say, give her a clap. That's amazing, man. I really do like that. I really enjoy seeing you two as well. Man. It means more than you know. Trust me. Because this next step, as you go forward with your house and so on and so forth, is a vital moment. Yeah. So even this is a vital moment.
Yeah, nice.
You're gonna go when this comes out. You get to sit down, have a vino on a Friday night, and watch it.
We'll probably be in the house by then. We'll have it on the TV.
They called me for the plumbing.
I didn't realise.
Do you do plumbing?
No, I'm a plumber.
No way! Oh my god!
I've got a couple more pounds on the plumbing.
I'll give him my card later. That's why I did the podcast.
Trying to get a bit of work out of us. We need some bathroom doing actually.
Well, no. So I've started to sort of think of cheating a bit differently. Not condoning it. Not saying everyone get together and cheat. I'm not saying. I'm just saying every situation is different. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So if you're together for 15, 18 years. Georgie comes home, or Fran comes home and said, look, I've kissed another man. I'm so sorry. Lapse of judgment. Do you extinguish that 18 years for that?
I think it depends on your situation at the time. If you've got kids and you're married, and there's a lot more that you could lose, then you probably have to sit down and say why did you feel like doing that? And look deeper into it. But I think if we was in our situation now, just obviously you'd be a bit what the fuck? I think I would laugh. I'd be like, what the fuck are you thinking? But I think it's definitely about the situation you're in, because you really you can't comment on it until you're in a deep situation.
Absolutely.
It is difficult, I wouldn't really...
I know Geordie's sitting there thinking deep. Who have I got to hit?
That's what I'm thinking. Who is he? Where is he?
Yeah. Because I honestly believe, but remember, this is me who's not had a girlfriend for 8 years talking utter nonsense.
Yeah.
I'll be on a podcast with a missus watching her. Don't talk to the presenter too much. I'm joking.
I was like, will you?
So I'm thinking, I just find it scary that you could lose someone forever for something maybe sexual because, and again, I'm not a woman, so I can't comment. I really do believe that cheating is different from men to women. I really do. So can you explain to me and Georgie maybe a bit of a different outlet?
Yeah, boys think with their cock, don't they? Girls, when girls cheat, I've never cheated personally, but when girls do cheat, I think they think about it a lot more. than men do. Like men are just like, oh, like, can I get a shag? Oh yeah, let's fucking do it. If it's given to him on the plate, they're like,
It's just funny thinking of it like that.
Can I get a shag?
It's been 2 weeks. I'm ready to risk it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but with women, it's like really I feel like personally, but a lot of boys, I'm friends with a lot of boys, and all of them say to me that girls are worse than men. But obviously, I don't know because none of my friends have ever, none of my girlfriends have ever cheated, so I don't actually know firsthand. But for me, I would think girls think with their head a lot more. So if they were to cheat, it'd be premeditated.
I believe
whereas a man, they're like, if anything gets handed to them on a plate, they're like, yeah, let's fucking have it.
The only thing I would say though, from a girl's perspective, I think it's easier for like a girl can get away with it. I don't know why. I don't know why I think like that. But I think
explain that more. Like,
because I think that I don't know. It's easier.
Because I get what you're saying, by the way.
For a woman to like, say for example, you was a guy.
It's easy for a woman to get it. Is that what you mean?
In a relationship for however many years, and you wanted to sort of go with another bird. It's not as easy, right, than a woman. If a woman makes the decision, most geezers, if you're a good-looking woman, they'll be like, okay, fair enough, right?
Okay.
So I think that they could probably...
You mean they can get it easier?
They can get it, but they can also... I don't know.
I don't agree with that.
And is that a fact? Because I've always thought the same as Georgie in that sense that I get what you're saying. I think we probably have to expound on that more because I get what you're saying because I'm a bloke, innit? But for people watching... Fran, sorry, explain a bit more.
I've never been a girl that, like, even before I met George, like, I never got chatted up, ever. Like, when I went out...
You were gorgeous.
Shut up. When I went out... I never got chatted up because I had a face like a smacked arse all the time. Like, I've got really straight eyebrows, so I look like I'm giving people evil all the time.
No, you don't.
No, I do, honestly.
I've never seen her look angry. Georgie looks angry sometimes.
Oh, he's seen me look angry.
With a stone on the night.
When I used to meet Georgie, you're a pal.
Yeah. You what?
Really, yeah?
No, but I've never experienced like boys just being like, oh, like, do you want, like, should we, like, whatever. I was never that type of girl, so I can't actually comment on that.
Yeah. So what? Yeah.
And none of my mates are like that, so I really can't speak on a girl's behalf because I don't know any girls that will willingly just go and shag men.
Okay.
I think it's personally, going back to my point, I think it's personally a type of person, right?
Absolutely,
it's a type of, like, for us, like, it's never been a thing. We've never had, like, sort of temptations and things like that. Whereas, like, some women or men, that's in their nature, right?
Yeah.
And it's not as serious to
for
them,
real,
right? So
to be swayed more.
Yeah.
So for real.
So then that's the point I'm making for a woman. If they was wanting to be swayed,
they
could get away with it. They could get it, and they could get away with it.
I see what you're saying.
So I don't agree with the getting away with it thing because I think that.
No.
I fully agree with that. But I do get what you're saying. It's because of the perception.
Yeah. To be fair, women are more clever than men in the whole detective area. Like, if one of my mates want to find out something about like a boy,
girls are on job.
We're down to it. We're like, right, we know who they're texting, we know this, that, and the other.
Yeah, for real.
Whereas boys, they're so stupid. Like, George has had Instagram for how long, and he's like, how do I tag someone?
I asked him to put my caption in that.
He asked me, what should I write? I'm like, have a brain of your own.
Oh, yes, you've just reminded me. Thank God for that. Right, so this brings me to, so when I was in my relationship and I felt like I was a jealous nutter, Instagram had only just come.
Yeah.
Right? So Instagram had only just come. So I've never had a relationship in the social media age.
Yeah. So
I don't know, but I feel I would struggle. Say if I've got a beautiful girlfriend and like she's doing the bus it challenge on Ponder Insta, thousands of views and bare man, me mate Tony's put the fire emojis. I'm like, what?
Tony loves it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, hey, what's going on here? Me mates are putting the fire emoji now underneath a fucking photo.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, like, how do you both deal with having a relationship in 2021 with social media?
I think we've had it lucky. Like we've had no obstacles like that. Like I mean, there was one time that stands out to me that a boy messaged me and it was really funny. And I said to George, and I sent it to him for a joke, this is years ago. And he messaged him, it's so unlike George to do this. Normally
on your Instagram?
No, on my Instagram.
I'll message on yours.
Then I'll message him.
And it was so unlike George because normally he just laughs at it because he sees it as anyone who's looking at me, he feels proud that, yeah, that's my bird.
That's good though.
Yeah.
So he don't get jealous in that way. But this boy messaged me and he said that he messaged me by accident. Anyway, George messaged him. I was so embarrassed. Said some angry message and it ends up being my cousin's best mate. I was so mortified.
What did you message?
I can't even remember. Like it was so long ago.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are,
it was something like that. But like it was well out of character for him. But yeah, like.
But going on.
But it's stuck in her mind.
Yeah, I know.
This is what good about women, right? Is that I know in her head she's like, that's my man. That's my man.
No, I was cringing. Yes, I don't like all that.
But what if he just did not do nothing then?
I don't care. See, I'm really different. I think to like a lot of girls. I really don't give a shit.
You know why? Because I feel you get men.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Because I've had a lot of boy mates like growing up. Like I've got loads of all my best girl mates. But then I've always stayed close with a lot of boys, and all my boy mates always go, oh, you're one of the boys. You're one of the boys. Like, so I've got a boy's mentality.
But you're a girly's girl as well.
Yeah.
So those are the best types of women, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Girls that really get boys and girls that are girly girls as well, because men are idiots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight. Like we're actually like really simple. So I think it's a lot of our duty to learn the way the female mind works, especially as we grow older. Because listen, the ego will get you fucked.
Yeah.
The ego as a bloke,
Definitely.
will get you in trouble. Bottled,
hit
in the face,
many
things. That have happened to me.
Yeah.
So, it's all about timing and just learning,
Yeah.
So, okay, so what do you think on, let's say this.
Yeah.
Say you don't know me very well. Fran puts a picture up. And it's quite like, what's the word? Frisque? Is that the word? I'm thinking of
it's like,
I put up a sexy photo.
Yeah, say she put
like a bit of cleavage on show or something like that.
And then Dominic likes the photo. Just a like.
No,
does that annoy you or does that not?
No, not even.
See, in my head, but remember, this is all subjective because I don't have a missus.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in my head, what I try and do. Most of my pals have good missuses. So I try my hardest to be there for them. I hope they all do because I hope they watch this. But I really try with my mates' missus. My mates are like my fucking family. I don't have no brothers or sisters.
Of course.
You know, the people that I grew up with, who are my family, are my boys. So I really try hard with the girlfriends. I do fuck up a lot because I'm a fucking dickhead. So I do a lot of stupid shit. But I try not to like their photos sometimes.
Why?
No,
Don't try.
I just feel like, will they think I'm like liking their
No
photos?
way. You're thinking. You know earlier you said you're a massive overthinker. That's exactly what you've just done.
Okay.
Like my mates will put up bikini photos and George.
I've liked your mates' photos for sure.
But George Super like. Do you remember that? Super like. What was that on?
Just soon come.
Just me. But George likes all my mates' photos. Their bikinis, anything. And
I bet he does.
all of his mates like all of my photos. If they're like individual photo of me or me and my mates on the beach in a bikini, every single one of his mates will like my photo.
I like your photos though.
And I like your photos, but that's
I think different because like I've met you both together. It's actually funny as well. When I was trying to organise this, I kept messaging you, they messaged you. What do I do here? I'm bad at organising.
Should have just added us in a group.
I'm bad at that, mate. I had to try to organise. Like we all do like for our 30th because I'm 30 in June the 6th. So all of our pals, there's 20 of us or something like that, whatever. But we all put £20 in, and it was my go the other day, and fuck me, that was. I'm not an admin guy.
£20 in?
That's why I'm a plumber. I'm not an admin guy. But But yeah, so I do find that quite fascinating, man.
Yeah.
I do like, I find it hard to understand like the boundaries of this shit.
Yeah.
Because things change.
Yeah,
I think the longer you've been together, like when we first met, you was a little bit jealous.
Yeah. When we first together, I'm not saying I was like.
And you were 19, you know.
Yeah, but you learn as you grow. Like when we first met each other, like I think we argued more then than we do now. Like now we'll go a whole year without arguing.
But also think about it, yeah. You're in Ibiza.
You learn about each other.
Lengers everywhere, bro. He's seeing leng things. You're seeing leng man with greasy abs and that walking everywhere. So you're both having it hard.
Yeah.
Another question for you. This is what I love. I love. Listen, first couple does. Yeah. So you watch reality TV?
Yeah, I do. You don't really.
I do. Depends what it is.
Yeah,
so for example, like Love Island.
Yeah, I was watching Love Island.
Yeah.
How do you guys find watching that together?
Yeah.
Do you find? Is it weird? Like. Because I'm looking at it like
I know what you're saying.
So do boys look at the girls and girls look at the book like?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so talk to me about that. I want to know this shit.
Like when I loved Tommy Fury, didn't I? When he come on, I was like,
he's that stiff though.
No matter, but
sorry, Fury.
No matter like,
yeah, I'm sure he is.
He's got really long arms.
Molly's fit as well.
Yeah.
But like, no matter who's on the TV, like we'll both go, Corey's fucking fit. Like,
I won't usually say that.
He'll say she's really fit, and the next day he'll be following her on Instagram. Like,
but it's sweet.
That's swag.
But that's the thing. When
we
watch
always,
it,
we don't
I'll watch
care.
it to be like, oh, you think she's fit? Which one do you think she's fit? I'm like, oh no.
No, but I don't say it in a way where I'm like,
no, I'm
who
not
do
like
you think?
that. Like, it's just trying to make me awkward. And I'm like, oh.
He gets all shy, but I'll full on say Corey's lovely. Like he's like, I don't know. Because if it's a blonde one, I'm like, well, I've got brown hair. What about that?
But does it weird you out that like nowadays it's much more reachable? So it's not like you're liking a photo of David Beckham, or like I'm not saying that the chances is just gonna happen. What I'm saying is it seems a little bit more personal. Like they've got Instagram,
more accessible.
Like the amount of guests that I meet and the amount of business I've done throughout Essex in my nights. When it comes to music, podcasting, all the types of people I've met, if you want to call them influencers or whatever you want to call them, have literally been, through networking, through social media. I literally message them, they see how many followers I've got, what work I've done, and they make a decision from there, right?
Of course,
So I think, again, playing devil's advocate, I think maybe I'm just a fucking jealous psycho. That's what I've learned tonight, Josh.
You ain't, no.
He's saying that guy, I think that's why I bought me fucking plastic gloves. I don't want nothing to do with them.
I think one thing though, like every couple, every person is different though, right?
Yeah,
so like we
never compare yourself to anyone.
No,
that's one thing. We've been through shit times, good times. Like it's not been all plain sailing.
As well. Like if you think that you're jealous, it's just like about to how much, and then learning about that.
Yeah.
Right? If you was to meet someone and she was the apple of your eye, that's the person.
Apple of your eye?
Is that what you say?
He did say that.
I've never heard him say that in my
The English literature degree in me was frothing. I was like, no, joking. No, I know what you're trying to say.
You know what I'm trying to say. Listen, she's a Richard you want to be with, basically.
Yeah, I understand.
So you'll learn to hold that jealousy back a bit. I think. And it's about growing with that person, right? So. Of course, like we say, like first 6 months, whatever, you might have that jealous streak, but it's about learning. It's
trust. It's all about trust.
Trust is the biggest
trust
thing.
Trust is massive.
That's one thing with us. Like we trust each other completely.
Oh yeah.
Like Frank can be out all night. I won't talk to her, and I'm not sitting there thinking, oh, well, Frank do
That's
it.
another good one.
Never.
You've done podcasting before. This is what I'm saying. Listen, podcasting has changed my fucking life.
Yeah.
You sit there and conversations go into different things. No phones. No bollocks.
It's good.
This is real shit.
It's like old school.
I think this is
But that's what I'm like. I'm old school.
No phones though is like the best thing.
No phones. I can't get
I'm
off
terrible.
my phone. Honestly,
I'm
this is the
addicted to my
point.
phone.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to my phone,
Yeah,
but
same.
when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it when I'm with him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing though. With our phones, right? So people who don't know me or don't see me, people must think I'm on my phone all the time.
Yeah.
I am when I'm by myself. I must say I am when I'm by myself. But one thing I committed myself to doing many years ago, because I do a lot of fucking vlogging and bullshit on my Instagram. I don't know
Yeah.
if you watch me doing some stupid shit on there.
I see all your stories,
All
don't
right.
worry.
Well, there you go. So people get a perception of me from that who don't know me. People that know me know that like I'm a real old school people person. We
100%.
sit down, pint, let's chat. I want to see how you're doing. You get me? I'm not like this new school internet weird.
Yeah. That's good. That's what I.
Yeah,
agree
you're
with.
like that. Yeah.
I'm not a big phone man. Obviously, I've got my phone. I use my phone, but
He won't write in a group chat for months.
Yeah, like the group chat
Just don't
pinging.
reply.
I'll come in a little message, but obviously I'm busy all the time. But Frank, she loves
I'm on my
being
phone
on her
24/7.
Like we'll sit
Like
there
my-
and she's like, just constantly on your phone.
Well, no, but that's like
Daisy.
99% of us right
Yeah,
now.
but that's what I'm saying. It's bad.
It's
I think
actually
it's
bad.
really
It's a
bad.
problem.
But
Like-
really bad.
you like to train and stuff, right?
What, like work out?
Yeah, So I'm guessing you may use your phone for music or...
Yeah, but that's the only time I'm off my phone.
Exactly. So what I was saying with that is like find other things like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily working out, but that will pull you away. Like I read a lot, so I'll read, or I obviously I make music. I mix a lot.
See, that's what
I do a lot of different
I've started getting into DJing.
Oh yeah, I think I see that you guys were away or some shit.
Yeah.
When you was-
Where? Oh, I went away with my mates and we went to a house.
And you guys were mixing.
No, it was me, not George.
Just
Yeah.
Oh right, was it like a stag? Not a stag do.
Stag do,
Hendu.
No, it weren't. It was my
That's
mate's
girls'
30th.
weekend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So we went away and like last March last year when we went into lockdown, I was always wanted to learn to DJ, so I just went and bought myself DDJ.
Oh yeah.
DDJ 400. So I was like,
Best. Listen, I've been mixing most of my life, like vinyl. CD,
you need to teach me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll teach you both. And the thing is, listen, like. I suffered with depression from a young age.
Yeah.
Young age. I've actually made like 4 CDs. One called the DCLP.
Yeah.
One called Chicken Bitches and Stella. One called Through the Eyes of DC, and one called On the Last Recall Life.
Yeah.
And then I've always mixed underground stuff, whatever. But what music gave me growing up as an only child, like dad not around.
Yeah.
Luckily I've got good pals around me. Like music saved me without a fucking doubt. So with mixing. Like, you know, when I sit down and think, I used to play to literally my room.
Yeah.
In here.
That's how you learn though, right?
Do you feel like
Hours on end thinking how, and then, you know, maybe, and people don't get, like, a lot of the things I've done, like, I started getting bigger around Essex when I went to university, and me and Nana, big up Nana, he was my first episode of my podcast, which was on my Instagram, and that was just, like, on like a Zoom sort of thing.
Oh, right,
yeah.
When I didn't have any idea what the fuck I was doing, right?
Yeah.
I would have clapped me.
Yeah.
20 episodes later.
Well done, Dom, mate.
oh, you're the 20th?
Well done.
I think you're 21.
21.
Josh? Thanks, Josh. And sorry, I was just clapping myself.
Do you know?
Yeah,
do you
that's
think
fine.
this might be a bit deep for you? But do you feel like not having a dad around has made you not really know how to act in a relationship?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because what I was going to say, so you guys watched the date I had.
Yeah.
So obviously, podcasting. This is me. This is real. What we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not acting.
Yeah.
There's no producers trying to make us do different things, right?
No.
This is authentic.
Yeah.
However, as soon as a camera is put on anybody,
Yeah.
things do change.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I've completely lost what I was saying.
To be fair, just on
About,
that
I
point-
said like
go
not
on.
having a dad around.
Oh
made
yeah,
you-
so the date, right? What I did with that, and that was real talk. I had 10 different women. There was a lot of some rough things coming through.
Oh, you
Which is
done
the LinkedIn
10
episodes.
different ones.
No, on Tinder. Like,
Oh, right,
what
okay,
I did, I did
got
an advert on Tinder.
Because the woman you done was lovely.
She was lovely.
Yeah.
She was lovely, and I'm very truthful.
Yeah.
So you know, I even said on there that was the first ever black girl that I went.
Yeah,
on.
I saw
I
that. I
see
saw
that,
that.
And obviously, I get a lot of comments like, "You hate black women." And no. I said, no. That was the first date
Yeah.
I've been on.
That
And
doesn't
again,
mean-
I don't care what your color is.
Cool.
Again, I don't care what your color is. Black, white, Indian. I was brought up with everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of my close brothers
Yeah.
are white. Yes.
Yeah.
But still, colour does not mean nothing to me.
It's nothing, yeah.
But people really like to push this thing with me that I have to think a certain way.
But that's
it's
social
just
media,
because,
right?
That is social media.
It's
That's
social
so
media,
right.
and what I liked about being able to sit down here with her is explain to her that in general, and trust me, I'll try it on most women of most nationalities.
Yeah.
Black women don't like me for some reason.
Yeah.
Really?
They just don't. I don't know why. Yeah. That might change now after. But what I'm trying to say is, watching that, how did that come across?
I think he was fine. I think he was polite, like friendly.
I like the shirt.
No, not at all.
Thanks, man.
You kept making me laugh.
Yeah, come on.
You kept making me laugh when you was going, like galley.
Wait, say again and then
Galley. Little galley. I was like crying.
But like,
was you nervous for that though?
Okay, so
did she know as well? Did she know?
Yeah, so I did an advert on Tinder.
Yeah.
I've been on Tinder. Fuck me, I've been on Tinder a long
6 years, you said on there.
So I mean, so how old am I now? 29. So fucking yeah. So since about 23.
23, yeah.
Something like that. Mad, it's mad. So did an advert on there saying any girls want to come on a podcast. It will be like first dates.
Okay, yeah.
Ra ta 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 ta. Bim bam bim. Yeah. So then she came through.
Yeah.
And again, like, we didn't speak much. That's one thing I try not to do is when I get people on, I try not to speak to them. It's a bit like a date. When I say to a bird if I DM a bird and I want to take her out on a date, I will try not to speak to them until I go on a date with them. Then. So say if I DM them and they message me back and they're like, all right, Dom, all right, obviously I've seen your oily abs. I don't have abs, but I've seen your chest or whatever. We've seen the vids, and she's like, right, let's meet up. I will try not to speak, so that we have a lot to speak about. So I tried not to speak to her the whole time. Yeah. So literally, she was 40 minutes late. And then when
no way.
Yeah, I was
fashionably late.
like this guy, Josh, mate. I'm sorry, mate. It's another one. Another one's failed on us. Yeah. And he was like, I've got to get another job. I don't know. So I was like, I don't know. I don't really get nervous, man.
Yeah, fair.
About anything.
I just
That's
thought
good
because
though.
it was
Confidence is so good.
It's like, okay, so when you come through the door, it's nerves, but it's more like excited nerves.
Yeah,
that's how I was. Him on stage, he's like,
She's like, I'm
no, I've never seen you like that before.
I told, when I say
you come through the door like.
On the way here, I said to George, I'll bet you any money Dom says he was surprised that I was nervous.
He was really nervous.
She was, yeah.
No one really sees me like that because I'm so confident when I go out and stuff. But I do get I'm really self-conscious. So.
Well, I mean,
I get really nervous.
Yeah, don't take that but as anything bad. It's just
we do.
There's a lot of
like, cameras.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Because you can't control how you look, can you? Like, this is what social media does to you. You can't control how you look, so you're so paranoid that you're gonna look like.
That's really
that's what I think it's sad because I say like you should think about how you feel rather than how other people think you feel. Do you know what I mean? Like how other people are thinking of you. But then, does that make sense?
The thing is, the job you do you still do, obviously we don't have to say, but do you still do the job you do when I met you? Like sales, etc.?
Yeah, I do recruitment.
I didn't want to say in case you didn't want to.
No,
but,
fine.
And that, listen,
like getting started.
I was in recruitment, so
stop.
that takes a level of emotional intelligence and grit that a lot of people can't fucking do. I will tell you that right now. It's a very hard job. Very hard, especially with your emotions. Yeah. So I think that translates into, again, how you've both done so well together.
Yeah. He does like 15-hour days, so we don't really see each other.
I was starting at 7, getting home at... I remember one time I was going to meet a client. And you was... Waterloo. I remember.
Waterloo,
I was running, and that was the first time. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And you used to saw me when I was at my nut one day after work. I was in my boots, and I couldn't see, mate. I come out the pub, and I was gonna go and meet everyone else at Liverpool Street because I was at.
Was you at Broadgate Circle?
It might have been Fenchurch Street.
Oh, probably. It's probably like
It's really like
bumped
you worked
into a few
at the
times.
office. That
No, it was near Cannon Street, no?
what,
Or not?
around that little
Somewhere
area, and there
around
was a pub on the corner.
Yeah.
So because I went in there to go piss, and I come out and went, fuck me. I used to call you used to goals, didn't I?
Yeah.
You used to. Then I was like, let's go and get a tequila. And they were like, Dom, we don't like you that much. Yeah?
No
way.
Definitely.
But look, as we wrap up, so so what you were saying before with the whole, like, obviously dad not being there with the relationship thing.
Yeah.
I just think, like I felt crushed the way things ended with me and my first, and that's where I've left.
Yeah.
So sometimes people say, Dom, you've got to fucking move on.
Maybe you're hanging on to it too much.
No,
I don't think I'm hanging on.
I don't
It's
think
just,
it's hanging on. I think it's when it's been that long. For my personal opinion, I think it's what you would say 8 years.
so I was 21 when we finished.
Oh, so
It's
7
a long
years.
time. So all that time, you'll
8
be
years.
thinking, why have I not had another missus, right? And
And I've sort of
overthinking
just been
it.
flying around.
Yeah.
And,
You're
I don't
overthinking.
think-
You overthink
Yeah.
too much.
Overthinking again.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you'll meet someone.
You just
trust
need
me,
to. The
someone
minute
will-
you stop thinking about meeting someone, you'll meet someone.
Yeah, that
Because
is the way.
I didn't want to meet anyone in Ibiza. I went out
Yeah.
there thinking I am not
I didn't
meeting
either,
anyone.
as I said earlier.
Same as him, and then I met him on my second date, and look where
It
we are
happens.
now.
When you'll meet someone, you'll know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know that's such a like cliche thing to say.
you know?
No, but for real, I like that. Listen,
Yeah.
cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Listen, guys. Again, Josh, let's clap them both. It's been emotional.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to say as we move forward?
Well, I don't know.
Go on.
No, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm a little nervous now.
She was singing in fucking 15 minutes ago. I thought, fucking hell,
No, nothing I'd like to say. Just thank you.
Thank you for having us on here.
I appreciate it. It's been
good
good
laugh.
experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I actually have. Well, as I
It
say,
felt really
before,
natural.
Really natural.
Yeah.
And before we thought it might not be
We
so
was
natural.
thinking into it so much.
You think? Trust me. Listen, one thing that Josh, big up Josh. Let's clap
Well
him.
done, Josh. Cheers,
Right,
mate.
listen, what Josh taught me one day is, remember, I have been meeting some people that I have not worship, but people that I never believed in my fucking. I mean, I was with Heartless Crew.
Yeah.
Not all of them, just Bushkin, big up Bushkin, just a few weeks ago. No, this week, wasn't it? Fuck knows. I've met 6 different people, done 6 different podcasts this week.
Yeah.
So my head's fucked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just be like, one thing that really has changed my life with this is I can sit there with someone that I used to watch when I was growing up.
Yeah,
for
it's like
18
inspiring,
years.
isn't it?
Yeah.
18 years, ask them a question that I've always thought about,
Yeah.
and they just
They
give
answer,
me.
yeah, that's nice.
I know that sounds
No, it's
so
banging.
simple,
No, that's banging.
but someone like Pete,
Yeah.
God bless Pete, man,
Yeah.
and that
He's
one,
funny,
that
yeah.
touched my heart, because there's times where I think I'm having a bad time in life or whatever, and the trials and tribulations this man has to go through just to even speak a sentence to
so
somebody
horrible.
really made me shut the fuck up and go, what the fuck am I worried about?
Yeah.
You know? So again, because I'm the way I am, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So you what else I'm talking about?
This happens a
This is
lot.
what it's all about, though,
You
isn't
know
it?
what you're reminding me of when you say that? Being in the middle of space and being like, what am I talking about? Yeah.
But,
What was I talking about again?
listen, we're gonna sing one last little chorus of this song, and I think you
Giving
both know
we're
it.
giving yeah.
Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They will come and they will go. Women, is it right?
Oh, you know it.
When the rain washes will clean your nose. Yes, guys. Frankie Georgie.
Cheers.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Josh. Remember,
Well done,
guys,
Josh.
to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Down there.
And that's it.
Lovely.